Hello guys, I hope you're doing great. I want to make a quick video about the recent arrest of Andrew Tate. By this time everybody knows who Andrew Tate is. I just went through YouTube and watched a lot of videos following the arrest of Andrew Tate. The recent one, because he's been arrested before in Romania with the same charges of human trafficking. I've noticed that everybody talks about the same thing. They just repeat what they've just seen on the news, in articles or whatever. But nobody's pinpointing the dots here. I was gonna make a video about Andrew Tate, whether he was real or fake, and that's why I stumbled this recent news. Although I'm not really the kind of person that gets involved too much into gossip, especially when it involves famous people. I believe personally, and I might be wrong, I'll tell you in advance, I might be wrong about this, but I think that the reason why he got arrested is because he's been talking too much. I feel that the reason why he got arrested is because he's been talking about the recent company called Balenciaga, which is a fashion company. I mean, a lot of people know about it. Which Andrew Tate was talking about these oversized shoes, and then later on he said something very, very sensitive, that all the people in Balenciaga or the company is run by pedophiles. And once you start talking like that about the elites, then that's when they go after you. Because think about it, like, he's got more following than the president of the United States. Everybody knows who Andrew Tate is, so whatever he says, people will listen to him. So now he's out saying that this company, this famous company, which everybody knows is run by elites, and they're all pedophiles and all this. Yeah. And I mean, come on, by this time, we should already know, all of us who actually are awake enough to understand these concepts. Once you start talking about the main industry in the world, I'm talking about the main source of income for the elites, it's human trafficking. Once you start talking against them, that's when you get a target on your back. And they were just waiting, the elites, I guarantee you that they were just waiting for Andrew Tate to make a mistake or something like that, because they already had their huge all-seeing eye on him. But again, I'll repeat it again, I might be wrong about this. He might actually be involved in human trafficking. I don't know. Nobody knows for the moment. We'll see in the next couple of days how this story escalates, and I'll keep you updated as well. And I'm not trying to defend Andrew Tate in any way, of course. I was gonna make a video on him, or whether he was a scam, his whole concept of this Hustle University was a scam, or if he was a real person that wants to help people. And what I've been seeing about the guy is that he gained a lot of hate because of the way he expresses himself and all this. I mean, yeah, he's a little bit, he gives out these douchebag vibes and all that, but I can't judge the guy. I don't know him personally. Maybe he's just acting, I don't know. But the message that he gives to people, I think that's what the elites don't like at all. Of course, he talks about the Matrix and how to escape the Matrix and how everybody is so brainwashed. And now recently he's been talking about how the elites are pedophiles. Yeah, that's when the elites are going like, oh, no, you gotta get rid of this guy. Shut him up now. Yeah, and there's something fishy about this story. They said that, supposedly he's got these two girls that he's trafficking or something like that. He's forcing them to make all these sort of like webcam videos and all. Nobody's giving any names. Nobody tells you, okay, this he's got this girl kidnapped and this other girl, but nobody's saying that. Like, nobody gives any names. And here's a fishier part. He got into this argument with this 19-year-old girl. I forgot her name. He starts with a G. They just call her Ganja. Now this girl Ganja, who's like very involved in climate change, we all know by now, all conspiracy theorists talk about it. Like, the elites are trying to push the agenda that we humans are responsible for climate change, and that we humans are so bad and all, and that we are polluting and contaminating Earth, and we are bringing our species to extinction because of everything, all the trash that we generate. But let me ask you a question. Like, who manufactures all the bottles, all the cans, or all these plastics? Who makes them? Of course, the elite. None of us agree that plastic should be industrialized. Who agreed on that? Our governments. So I'm just giving an example of how this whole climate change is way up in the pyramid of power. So now you have this girl who's pushing all this agenda. So she is an agent of this matrix that Andrew Tate talks about, which of course we understand the whole concept of the matrix. But we are talking about this girl who's an agent, and well, Andrew Tate will start to mess with this girl. Basically, you mess with this girl. Let's call her Ganja. I forgot her name. You mess with this girl. You mess with the elites. You're messing with an agent of the elites. So what do? They try to take you out of the equation. They try to get rid of you. So how do they do that? They look for any little detail that they can use against you somehow. And of course, that's why his own got raided. And again, for the third time, maybe I'm wrong about this. People ask, if you ask me, or if this video gets a lot of views and people want to follow up, then yeah, I'll follow this, make another video about this as well. But I kind of doubt it because I don't care to get involved into these kinds of gossip stories involving famous people. In the end, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Like, do you actually think he's guilty or innocent? Like, I'm not trying to defend Andrew Tate. Again, I'll reinforce that. I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just telling you what I feel is going on here. But anyway, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching on Pulp Nation, and subscribe to my channel. I usually talk about conspiracies, aliens, and spirituality. Peace.